Chapter 9 Air, Water and Weather. Learning objectives 1. The sun and its role. 2. More about air, water and water cycle in nature. 3. Purification of water. 4. Uses of water. Let me answer. Tiny droplets of water in the atmosphere accumulate to form clouds, which can return the water to earth as precipitation, namely rain or snow. The process is called method of purification of water: boiling, sedimentation, filtration, adding chlorine. More about air. Air is all around us. It is a combination of several gases. It contains water vapors and dust. The earth is surrounded by a blanket of air which is called the atmosphere. Air can be felt when it blows. Moving air is called wind. A gentle wind is called breeze, and a strong wind is called gale. Very strong winds are called windstorms. If they are accompanied with thunder and lightning, they are called thunderstorms. Wind affects the weather of a place. Sea and land breezes. Land can heat up and cool down faster than the water, and this gives rise to sea breeze and land breeze, especially in the coastal areas. At daytime, land gets heated up by the heat of the sun. The air above the land is then also heated up. The hot air rises up from the land and the cool air from the sea flows in to take its place. This is known as sea breeze. At night, this process reverses. Land cools down faster than the sea. At this point of time, the air above the sea is warmer than the air above the land. The warm air rises and the cool air from the land now rushes towards the sea. This is known as land breeze. More about water. More than 70% of Earth's surface is covered with water. Evaporation. Water exists in nature as snow, liquid water and water vapors. These states are interchangeable. The heat of the sun transfers water to water vapors by a process called evaporation. If we keep a dish of water out in the sun, the level goes down by the evening. This is because heat of the sun has evaporated some water. Thus, when the weather is very hot, more water gets evaporated, increasing the water vapor content in the air. The increase in water vapor content of air makes the weather humid. Condensation. When water is boiled in a pan and covered with a lid, after some time we find tiny droplet of water on the underside of a lid. These drops have been called condensation. Clouds are formed when water vapors condense into tiny droplets. Bigger water droplets fall as rain. On winter mornings, we sleep droplets of water on the grass and on green leaves. These are called dewdrops. The dewdrops are also formed by the condensation of water vapors. Water cycle. In nature, the process of evaporation and condensation take place continuously. Water vapors from lakes, rivers, ocean and other water bodies, it condenses and falls as rain, snow, etc. This forms the water cycle. Purification of water. We should drink only pure and clean water. Impure water can make us sick. Water from taps can be dirty and impure. Thus, water used for drinking and cooking needs to be purified. This can be done in the following ways. 1. Boiling. It is the simplest way to purify water. Boiling water for at least 10 to 15 minutes kills the germs in it. Boiled water should be stored in clean and covered pots or bottles. 2. Sedimentation or decantation. It is another way of purifying water. In this process, water is allowed to stand in big containers without disturbing it for a few hours. All the mud and insoluble impurities settle at the bottom of the container. This process in which the insoluble settle down is process called sedimentation. Next, water is poured out very gently without disturbing the settled impurities. 3. Filtration. It is a better process than decantation for purifying water. In this process, water is passed through a filter paper. That impurities are left behind on the filter paper and clean water is collected below. This process of cleaning water by passing it through filter paper is called filtration. 4. Adding chlorine. Adding chlorine gas kills germs. Nowadays, chlorine tablets are usually available. About chlorine, a tablet to water kills germs and makes the water pure. This process is called chlorination. tips of handle water. Do not waste water. Water is very precious. Store water in a clean place and in a clean pot. Keep drinking water covered. Never keep drinking water near bins and drains. Clean the storage pots and utensils regularly before filling them with water. Tap water should be boiled before using it for drinking purposes. You could even use chlorine tablet to kill germs. 6. Water storage tanks should be cleaned from time to time. Uses of water. Water is very important for us. It is useful to us in many ways. Weather. Weather is the state of clouds, air, rain and sun of a place at a particular time. The heat of the sun causes winds to blow and also change the state of water. Changes in the state of air and water causes changes in weather. Look at the given picture and answer the question given to describe the weather condition shown in the picture. Is it windy or calm? Is it raining? Is it sunny or cloudy? Movement of air as a result of the sun heats. Role of sun. The sun plays an important role in causing changes in weather conditions. We all know that the earth revolves around the sun. This movement is called revolution. The earth is tilted on its axis at such an angle that one half of the earth facing the sun has longer and hotter days, which is called summer season. The other half of the earth which is away from the sun has cooler and shorter days and is called winter season. The earth moves on its own axis. This movement is called rotation. Revolution causes changes in seasons, while rotation causes day and night. The sun's heat also causes winds to blow. When the air gets heated up due to heat of the sun, it becomes lighter. The warm air rises up. Cool air, which is heavier, then comes in to take its place. This movement of air causes winds. Sun has the ability to change the condition of water, which causes humidity and rain. The quantity of water vapors in the air is called humidity. Water vapor rise up and condense on dust particles present in the air into tiny droplets of water. As more and more water vapors are formed, they combine together to form clouds. These tiny droplets of water then combine together to form bigger droplets of water. When these clouds reach a point of saturation, they are not able to hold water droplets any longer and they fall down as rain. In very cold areas, they fall as snow. Facts to know: air acts as a protective blanket around the earth. This blanket is called atmosphere. Sun is the cause of changes in the weather. Let's recall. 1. The sun plays a crucial role in causing a change in weather. 2. Revolution of earth changes the season while rotation causes day and night. 3. Air is a combination of several gases. For moving air is called wind and gentle wind is called breeze. 5. The strong wind is called a gale. 6. Water exists in 3 forms: solid, liquid and gas. 7. Water can be filtered by boiling, decantation, filtration and by chlorination. Word power. Droplet, a small drop. Globe, a model of earth with a stand. Interchangeable, which can be easily replaced with each other. Precious, valuable. Saturation, a state at which nothing more can be added to a thing. Season, one of the periods of different weather. State, condition. Storm, a strongly blowing wind. Train your brain. Cross curriculum connect. 1. Answer the following questions in short. A. How can we make water the purest liquid? B. What is the direction of sea breeze? C. Which is the better method for purifying water? Decantation or filtration? 2. Fill in the blanks. A. The dash revolves around the sun. B. The moving of earth on its own axis is called dash. C. The quantity of water vapors in the air is called dash. D. Dash exists in nature in solid, liquid and gas forms. E. A gentle wind is called dash. F. Boiling water for at least 10 to 15 minutes kills the dash in it. 3. Answer the following questions. A. How are days and night formed? B. What makes a change of season? C. How does the sun affect the movement of air? D. What is evaporation? 4. Tick the right and cross the wrong statements. A. We can drink water from any source of water. B. Impure water can make us sick. C. When the air gets heated up due to sun, it becomes heavy. D. Cold air is heavier than hot air. E. The amount of water vapors present in the air is known as is humidity. 5. Multiple choice questions. A. The moving of earth around the sun is called dash. 1 revolution, 2 resolution, 3 evolution. B. The moving of earth around its axis is called dash. 1 revolving, 2 rotation, 3 circling. C. Air is a combination of dash, dust and water vapors. 1 ice, 2 water, 3 gases. D. In filtration, water is passed through dash paper. 1 carbon, 2 color, 3 filter. 6. Give one word for each one of the following. A. Adding chlorine to kill germs. B. The state of air, clouds, rain and sun. C. The moving air. 7. Match the columns. Column A. Air. B. Moving air. C. Gentle wind. D. Storm accompanied with thunder and lightning. E. Strong wind. Column B. 1 is called a breeze. 2 is a mixture of various gases. 3 is called wind. 4 is called windstorm. 5 is called thunderstorm. Activity time. Land heats faster than water. Take 2 bowls, put water in one and sand in the other. Measure their temperatures, then put the bowls in the sun for an hour. Note the temperature again. You will notice that sand gets heated up faster than water. Hots. 1. The weather in coastal areas is not as cold as in other regions in water. Why? 2. After a cold night, why we see dew drops on the ground and other surfaces. Project time. Take samples of water from various sources. Keep them in different transparent glasses. Observe them minutely and find out which source of water is the purest one fit for drinking. Can we make out by looking at the sample that has it's not worth drinking?